another track for the vocal. And so we'll have a second stereo track for the vocal that we bring in on the L8, and then we'll bring that over and convert it. And sometimes you actually have to take that file and go into a conversion tool and get it to the right uh, size or type of file, because R20 will only take in like 48 megahertz. So you have to make sure, or I think it was 43, 44. So if it's too high, it won't work. And the other song we're going to bring in is we have another song we did, and this song is an example of that style. Again, it's called The Zombies on Channel 9. So we're gonna bring that in. We just got to open it up. Wait a second. We got it queued up, and then we have to get our share screen up. Through StreamYard, you can share a screen, you can share the system audio, and then bring it up as a window. And we're gonna bring it up. And now we've got it. We just gotta get it in here. And we're gonna get into this another song. This is again using the Behringer DI box, the 4-channel, which is one of their newest things, the Ultra DI box. Not they're trying to push it, but it's a pretty cool thing. The other thing before we start this, we're gonna show you one of our sponsors. DoubeJack.online is an interesting company. They do a lot of different things. Initially, what they do is they're an online philanthropic lottery. You can play the Euro, Powerball, and Keno. If you take your cell phone and scan that right now, you get part of their program. You can be an influencer, and they can create a scan code. Like this is our scan code. You also see that they create a URL for us at DoubeJack.online /Fam Electric Ghost. They also are into NFTs, so you can convert your band art or creative art if you're creative into NFTs and sell that to get passive income. And they are now into crowdfunding. So if you need money to put out a vinyl, if you need money to put out a cassette, or go into the studio and record, or buy gear like the gear we're talking about, you can get on DoubeJack Online. You can talk to Frank, their marketing director. I can introduce you if you send us a DM. So if you go to Phantom Electric Ghost on Instagram and send us a direct message, or go to Phantom Electric Ghost on Facebook and send us a direct message, we can set you up with Frank. But we would like you to take that scan code first and set up your account. And then you can get into crowdfunding, you can get into NFTs, and get into this passive income. Check it out. Use your cell phone right now, scan it, or go to DoubeJack.online /Fam Electric Ghost. So we're gonna go back to our banner, which is the Ghost, and we've got our Ghost banner back up, and we'll take this logo off the screen for now. There we go. Oh no, come on. Bye. So we're gonna get into the song again. This is a featuring the DI box, the 4-channel Ultra DI box from Behringer, separating our Moog signals into the R20, and we created a video for this next song. And it's kind of about like my girlfriend getting scared watching Netflix films, and then the cool thing is getting to hold her tight because she's scared, and that's kind of bringing her to me. And that's the whole idea of the song. Why people like to go to horror films, because it'll make your loved one like squeeze you tight. That's the idea. So let's get into it and play it. We're into it right now.
Late after midnight, with my own true love, such a friend, watching the zombies all designed to attack my arms. Legs up in the air, go back tonight. Eyes so flow, from the zombies, I'm just about to start. Wanna get it in so tight. Get it in tight. My love, get it in tight. Somebody's gonna make a house such a flex. She's gonna be back in my house. Oh, gonna be back in my house tonight. I'm gonna make her feel such a flex. With eyes that I will be back tonight. There's no she's so hard to play all. You know, it'll be alright. With the hot on the zombies on it. You know it'll be alright. With all the legs up in. The pants get so tight. With my darling sister. What is on the table all the way? Gonna make you such a friend. I'll get back in all the gonna get so tight. It'll be away. Gonna get so fucking high. In the deep end, gonna roll back alive. One of the things that you're doing now. You know there's no one really wrong.
So we stopped that because somehow the sound quality wasn't what we did. So we're going to try to bring up the YouTube video we created for it. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes the sound quality is better when we do the movie file versus YouTube, because YouTube, Alamo Music Channel talked about how sometimes like some synths don't come through YouTube's algorithm for sound that good, and some other synths do. And so we're going to see if it actually comes through right. So we're going to replay the zombies on channel 9. Just hold a second. We're going to bring it up and set it up, and hopefully it will sound right here. And the whole point was trying to show the sound of it, and then it wasn't coming in good. It was coming a little too heavy. So let me see if I can just fix this for a second. And this will be the last song we do today, or maybe one more song. So we're going to get into this whole second. We got to make sure we're doing the share screen right. Again, we love using a lot of these hardware synths. We're more of a hardware guy. Everybody kind of knows that from the what we do, but we are opposed to some digital type of synths. We use an OPZ. We use the Juno, but we're very interested in the new Phantom structure and in the new engine they've got. For creating sound. So we're kind of a rolling guy. We got a lot of rollings, but we're gonna play this song now. We're gonna set it up so we've got it queued up, and just got to get all these add things out of here. So so we're just showing our video, not everybody else's. And now we got it queued up. and we're gonna run it, and hopefully this will be cool.
Late after midnight, with my own true love. I'm watching all the like gonna be back in my room. I'm feeling to make me feel right. I go back to me. Let's you know, be alright. With the hot on zombies on it. You know it'll be alright. With all the legs up in. The pink is so tight. Look like the Dawless Expansive. What is on the table on the gonna make you feel such a freak. Gonna be back in the gonna get so tight in the deep end. Gonna get so fucking high in the deep end. Gonna roll back alive. One double fine. One with the things that you're doing now. You know you wanna flow all right. Gonna lay over tonight. One time you make it feel so much fun. Get crawling back into what I was in. Get crawling
Okay, that didn't work out exactly the way we wanted to, so we're gonna drop that for a second. That didn't work out exactly the way we wanted to, so we're gonna drop it out. But yeah, I think the other song was a better example. But we're gonna be done for today because we actually have to start our other job. But I think the other example was better. We've had some issues with the way some of the video files come over. They don't sound through the interface the way I want them to. So we've done different techniques, and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the first example video did work correctly, where we were using this kind of Moog sax influenced sound that we were able to have come through really clean on the DA box. The other song, maybe it was too heavy on the bass, and the signal coming through on the video files didn't translate as good. Though when I listened to the YouTube video outside of running through StreamYard, it didn't sound bad. But when I try to run it through StreamYard, either as a video or as a YouTube, it kind of clobbered the sound. So in some cases, it's strange behavior on how that works. Maybe I'll report it to StreamYard because yeah, that's not something that's like you want to be able to hear what you actually saw should replicate. If you got a YouTube video and it's playing fine by itself, when you put it through StreamYard, it should sound the same. So I don't want to be a jerk about it, but it wasn't sounding right. And so that's not cool for that effect. But on SoundCloud and in our YouTube, that video sounds a lot better. So I don't know what was going on with the processing, but we've seen that on the net. Again, Alamo Music talked about how sometimes on the net, streaming services don't handle certain types of analog synths that well. And so like what you hear out of your headphones and your own mixers and stuff is not what gets put out on the air. So maybe they're leaning toward using more digital, thinking everybody's using digital synths. And so that's not cool, but all of us use digital synths. So that's it for today. We're going to talk more about what's going on with the Ghost. We've got some additional interviews coming up this in the next couple of weeks with some interesting artists that we're going to start sending on our social media. So 2 more interesting artists. But if you want to check out the last interviews we did, we did some interesting interviews with Rara Blue, who's from artist from Belgium. It's done very well, and Higgs Field, which is they've done very well with, and we think you should check it out. We are on Spotify video podcast, and we'd ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fam Electric Ghost on YouTube, and we're on Twitch as well. So it helps us out if you actually subscribe. Thank you very much for listening to The Ghost, and we'll talk to you later.